Hello everyone! I'm lost. Things have changed. And just like a YouTuber who lost all his money on crypto, we need to re-examine everything. Patch 1.07 was such a paradigm shift that many of my previous Weapon Spotlight videos are now obsolete. So this is the reboot, ladies and gentlemen, and so I want to begin with a basic weapon. Weapon? A basic weapon? What? I'm keeping that in. I want to begin with a basic weapon, one of my favorites, the Iron Greatsword. The strength scaling of this weapon is fantastic, to the point where you could even make the weapon blood infused and still get decent physical damage from it. The rune level is 138, because that's my lucky number now. Moving forward, all of my builds will be 138. Details on screen now. Since this is the first video in a new series, kinda, I wanted the build to be fairly basic. No tricks here, just brute force. So I put all my stats into strength, vigor and endurance. The last one is important as it allowed me to achieve 123 poise. We want to trade. When using a greatsword, you want to have at least 700 AR unbuffed. If you can achieve more, that's great, but I found that this amount of damage will ensure that not only do you have a fighting chance, but the battles, they just feel good. My AR is 776 on a pure heavy weapon, but I also went cold infused a little later in the video, which gave me 770 AR, plus a decent amount of frost, so in this case I want to say that frost is by far superior. I said it before, there is nothing special here. It just gets the job done. For the Ash of War, you want a damage burst option. 1v1 you can use anything, but when you are outnumbered, you need something that can deal a large amount of damage in one go. My personal favorite Ash of War is Sword Dance. The double hit that moves you forward is fantastic, especially if the weapon is cold infused for that extra frost burst damage. It can really take down low HP enemies like phantoms and mages. Before we let loose with post-commentary Lost, I want to state, yet again, that this is as plain as it comes. We are only relying on the weapon itself and some poise. However, because of this, we are not just looking at one weapon, but rather the entire class of greatswords. Oh, by the way, remember to subscribe, or I will shank you in the throat. Here we go! And we're on, ladies and gentlemen, this is post-commentary Lost, and we are currently on the ice fields. We are fighting off... It's not a gank, really. There are multiple people here, but they are all taking their turns, which is very nice. The ice lake is perhaps one of my least favorite areas to invade. Oh, did you see that move, by the way, that charge? I really like that. That was good. The ice lake is just a flat area, and so there's no interesting geometry to run through. There's no place to hide, there's no place to ambush, there's no retreat, so if they all went at me at the same time, I would be in trouble. Speaking of trouble, that guy is dead. He was using the twin spears of madness, and I'm so happy that FromSoft decided to reduce the build-up on those spears. That would have been such a powerful weapon, and don't get me wrong, it still is, but now it is possible to fight them. So instead of fighting the madness spears now, we are fighting a mage. You know, he's actually really fun to fight because there's a lot of different attacks here, and you know, funnily enough, he has a friend out there on the ice lake. Maybe you'll see him soon, but he's actually hiding as a tree for some reason. Oh, and there was some good spacing on my end. Now there he is. I don't know why he's just standing there. I decided to go over to him and say hello, maybe wake him up. And he's running towards me. He woke up too late. Oh, this is going to get chaotic. Now, we are in the crystal tunnels. I wish there was more of these tunnels because it's such an interesting look. Now, I jumped straight down and I almost murdered the guy just straight off the bat, and I think I could have killed him as well if I got a little lucky there. Both of them were half a hug away from death. So close, but no cigar. I wonder why that's a saying. I guess a lot of people had competitions where cigars were the reward. I mean, it was perhaps a really expensive status symbol back in the day, so I don't know. Regardless, I am currently in the fight of my life here. Now, I was thinking that the Phantom here, he's very close to death. If I could just catch him with one weapon art, I could have ended his existence. I couldn't. Now, I was looking for something there. I'm thinking I was looking for a weapon buff. I was supposed to have a weapon buff there, but this was one of the first invasions, so I must have forgot to put it out there. So instead, I decided, hey, let's put some distance in between me and the guys, and it worked. Look at that. He's almost dead, but he's got extra health. My god. But that worked for me, so I decided to go back up there, and I missed the jump, and that is not great, because it really just puts me on the back foot. I run away again, but I'm in a bad spot, and I die. That wasn't great, but this time, at the very least, I have a much better chance. It's 2v2, and the host has a blue, which is a mage. Now, mages can be very dangerous, very. However, they're not great if they're alone, and here we go! He managed to get me with a grab. Honestly, I should have been dead there if he made the build right, and oh my god, I have no health. I look it up right there, I had 6 HP. Wow. You know, at least I was a distraction. The other red came in, finished them off. GG, man. GG. Now, from one interesting situation to another, I'm a sneaky little trap. Don't take that out of context, please. Now, what I should have done here is I should have just hit them normally, right? But instead, I decide to go for the weapon art, and I miss epically. And then they go at me, crazily I might add, with the Rivers of Blood. Now, if that had been the original Rivers of Blood, well, I think I would have been in for one hell of a beating. Lucky for me, this is post-Rivers of Blood, post-patch. And post-patch is still good. I still like it. In fact, it's going to be one of my next weapon spotlights. But in this case, it saved me. Now, here you could see, I did so much damage to him. 1,700 damage. That was excellent, and it was needed. This is why you need a burst damage weapon art if you're doing invasions. Because if you don't, well, a lot of the phantoms are going to murder you like that. Now, I managed to kill him at the end there. 420, blaze it, the man is going down, and we move on to the dungeon. I think I would have fallen for their trap there. He was kind of hiding off to the side. In fact, I don't think it was a trap, but it could have been. And my god! I forgot that happened! I drank my juice. In my juice, I have the special poised hair. And I managed to hit the guy down so low that the trap finished him off. Again, don't take that out of context! This guy is fighting me with a double set of great swords. You know what? I really should try that out as well. But this is a weapon spotlight. We're focusing on one thing. Man down. GG, sir. You're very welcome for that death. And straight into a duel. I don't understand why I said that like I didn't know this was coming. I mean, I played in this invasion. I arranged the clips. Hey, look. It's for dramatic effect, alright? Anyways, it's actually rather interesting because we're having... Ooh, that's a nice hit by me. It's a Greatsword versus Greatsword thing, and he really wants to try to get the backstab. And I get it, because the way they changed the quickstep is so good. It allows for different playstyles and some really amazing moves. Now, we're both feeling each other out. As you can see, even though I have 123 points... and I'm attacking him with hyper armor. You cannot just poise through an attack like this. You cannot. I got really lucky there. I hit him on the backswing, and he gets me. I am far ahead of this gentleman, but he's coming back. He's got some really nice hits there. Like, I could... Oh, there we go. We got him, but he could have finished me off. So, GG to you, sir. That was an excellent fight. I hope you see this. I really do. This was weird. I invaded these guys. They were having like a fight, apparently. I sat down to see them, and then the host backstabs the guy. Oh my. I mean, yeah, it's not surprising. He died pretty quickly. He was a mage, and this guy is using Phantom Slash, another weapon art that you didn't see all that much until the new patch. Again, gotta give much love to FromSoft for making such an epic patch. The first hit I take on him was a hit where he jumped backwards. I'm wondering if... Oh, he did it again. I'm wondering if this is some sort of technique he's trying to do. Oh god. Or if it's just lag. I mean, it could have been just lag as well. Still, it's a pretty close fight, all things considered. I am a little further behind. I try to... Oh, we got him with the backstab. I try to delay my attacks there. You can certainly delay your attacks with this weapon. There's a lot of roll catch potential, especially with the crouch attack. The crouch attack is pretty good. A lot of people don't... Oh my god, I got him with another backstab. That's right. A lot of people don't expect the crouch attack to come out as quickly as it does, so it's very useful in such situations. GG to me and to the other guy. Now, I see Brother John entering the fray here, and I don't see his friends. Well, there he is, but his host is a little laggy, so that's not great. I try to chase him off a bit. I'm thinking, what would be a good thing? And then I see his friend that just got spawned in as a cooperator. Oh my god, I'm in trouble, I thought. But luckily, though, the... Oh god, he's going to dragon me! Oh, he died. Fantastic. Oh my god, there are children knocking on the door. I have to be quiet. I don't have any candy. I have carrots. It's Halloween. You think people will be happy with carrots? Regardless. Oh god, I'm very close to death. Look. I'm just going to try to murder him as he runs away. I didn't do that, so instead we heal. Given the fact that he is using dual slashy swords and I have a lot of poise, I have the advantage here. Especially if he doesn't know that my poise is so strong, and he doesn't even jump away, giving me the victory. I think they're moving away. Okay, yeah, no, they are moving away. I think we're good, ladies and gentlemen. So, we just start out and I go immediately for the Phantom. I know there's two Phantoms here. There's gonna be a host. If I don't finish off one of them very quickly, I'm going to be in trouble. And especially considering the fact that the host is... Not the host, but the other Phantom there was using dual spears and the running attack. I killed the host, though. And he keeps teabagging me, but I still won. The running attack on this double spears are perhaps the best attack in the game. It just is, especially if they are cold or bleed or whatever. Really, really good. Now, I'm using Frost now, and I think I have been for a little while, I don't remember. Regardless, I come in here and I try to finish the guy off. I didn't do that, but luckily the Phantom just runs in while the host runs away, and we trade. It's rather nice, really, and we get off a really nice frost burst there, and he's so close to death. I just want him to die. I think I swung my sword a little too quickly there. I think I could have killed him. Now, the guy is using double slashy swords. I see that, and the other guy is using the katanas, I think. Yeah, dual katanas. Oh god, he's coming at me with sword slash, no. Wind slash? No. Storm slash. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, they have some powerful projectiles, both of them. The Phantom, however, really enjoys being aggressive, so I decide to run straight into them. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. It wasn't. I died there. Still, that was an excellent fight, and I may not have killed them, but I made them roll a lot, I guess. We're over at the fight club again. I was thinking that there was going to be somebody here hiding, but there's no one, just me and him. I took a bonk to the face there. I don't know why I just stood there and took it, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. He does not. So I'm very curious about his stat allocation. I get in one backstab, almost killed him. Oh, wait a second. There he is. He's got a friend in the bush. I remember now. Why is his friend in the bush? I'm thinking, okay, I should expect an ambush here. But the guy's not healing up, probably to keep the pretense going. Backstab? No backstab. I didn't even hit him with a weapon. Now here we go. See, he was running towards the friend there for a moment. I was thinking at any second now the friend would be coming, and well, he came in a little too late. And he starts teabagging. GG. And that's the last invasion. I think the great swords are now great again. It is lovely. For this, I want to give the Iron Great Sword an 8 out of 10. I think it's the best vanilla great sword. You could argue that the Claymore could be a little better due to its poke attack. I think it just comes down to preference, but the Iron Greatsword is one of the best heavy weapons in the game. I highly suggest you try it out if you just want to try out greatswords now that they are really good. And yeah, that will be all. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you in the next one. Kisses.